Welcome to Crafting with Kristi. Today I'm going to show you how to craft a puzzle door, at least one that I made for our game. So you start out with a piece of foam board. I just partially cut it in half. I think it was like 4 by 4 when I started, and you're going to take the paper backing off of it in a minute. Right now I was just double checking the size of the little kebab skewers that I have that I'm going to use on the sides to allow the door to pivot. So I'm just checking the size, making sure that everything's level. So here we go. We're going to take this paper backing off of here, and I'm going to fast forward this in just a second so that way it won't take as long to watch me pull it off. Again, as I said, I'm just using a piece of foam board that you can get at Walmart. When I pulled this back piece off, I didn't expect it to actually like pull each piece in half, but whatever, it worked out. And then what I did with this is I actually sat down and just made sure that everything lined up in the middle, made sure that the sides lined up, and eventually I actually cut off parts of the side. But here you go, you can see that they just kind of go together. I'm in my bedroom today, just sitting on the edge of my bed, which is why the dog crate is down there and my dog is sleeping. Here I'm taking my design out of my book. I'm going to be using runic letters, and I wrote everything out in runic on the paper. That's the symbol that's going to go in the middle of the door. You'll see what it means once I actually paint it all together. Those little circles down at the bottom are part of the door puzzle. They're going to have to punch each little circle in the right order for the door to actually open. If they don't, then it's going to take them forever to get through the door. And then what you definitely want to do is just sit down, get your stuff ready to go, and love on your pet for just a minute. Here he comes, trying to bring me his toy, multicolored monkey that he's got. I was actually checking his eye because he had been scratching it earlier, but you know, we could love on him at the same time. Here you go, I'm drawing the design on here. I sped this up pretty quickly so you guys didn't have to watch me take forever doing this. What you want to make sure to do is push down into the foam to kind of make your design be raised up, so that way when you paint it you'll be able to see it raised up. It's kind of hard to tell in this. You'll be able to see a little easier when I show you the finished product in a minute. And so you're going to take some hot glue and you're going to glue the kebab skewers down. What I didn't do this time, and I did the next time, was I made sure to leave a little bit of the kebab stuff at the top. What you also want to make sure to do is put white glue over top of everything, so that way when you paint it, it's not going to get, it's not going to mess up. If you put paint on top of foam board, it actually put divots into it, and you don't want that to happen unless that's what you're looking for. I'm not looking for that. So here's the whole door. I made the background part with a piece of foam as well and wrote everything in. As you can see, I had to redo the actual doors themselves, mainly because they didn't fit the right way and they wouldn't open like they were supposed to. And there was a big gap. I don't know what happened, but there was a giant gap in the middle. But here's the entire riddle written out there on the wall. That's literally called Seikwika Runic, and it's an actual alphabet, and I wrote everything out in pen. But on the back of this, I actually used a piece of cardboard. That's why the doors look a little set in. The piece of cardboard in the back helps it to, sorry it's a little shaky, I'm actually holding the camera. The skewers stick up into the cardboard, which allows me to pivot the door, and they're stuck down into the foam itself. So it allows me to pivot the door and they actually stay standing on here. Unlike how I tried it before without the top piece of the skewer. So there you go, guys. There's the entire thing for the Scarlet projects for the Land of Nod. This is the puzzle door that my players are going to have to figure out. If you guys like this video, feel free to give it a like. If you didn't like it, give it a thumbs down. That's okay. And please feel free to subscribe. Thank you. Don't forget about the 100 subscriber contest that I still have going. I'll put a link down below. And I hope you guys enjoyed watching me make this. I know this is kind of a short video, but with the Land of Nod, there's not many builds that are being done. Have a good night, guys. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to check me out on Facebook, Twitter, and Yahoo Messenger. Have a great weekend.